Hey, folks, y'all see what it says? Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, I hate to do this to my boy Spock, well, Leonard Nimoy, aka Spock, Dr. Spock, Officer Spock. I remember watching him in The Man from Uncle, but I think he was in a Twilight Zone's series too. I know William Shatner was. Anyway, y'all see the title. Now, like I always said, I've done videos on it. So if other people look, these global warming clowns, that's another ripoff. You can buy carbon credits. Oh, really? I bought $40,000 of carbon credits to reduce my carbon footprint. When is the last time? You know how I always tell y'all that they will force words and phrases into the lexicon that's bull crap. Okay. 6 years ago, if somebody would have said to you social distancing, you would have looked at what? Maintain your social distance. What? The hell are you talking about? But now you don't think nothing of it. Coof, another one. If you say coof to anybody in the United States, I don't care, male, female, or what color they are, they know what you're talking about. Okay? They will adjust. They will adjust your vocabulary, put in stuff. And the same thing with global warming. Well, it's no longer global warming, Al Gore. It's climate change. Well, the climate has always changed. There's nothing new with that. I have to find that post I done with the worst, because they blame tornadoes, this, that, and that. It's global warming. And some of the worst tornadoes in recorded history were in the early 1900s. There were no jets. There was no mass transit system. There was none of that stuff. So you blame it on tailpipe emissions, then explain all those EF5 tornadoes in early 19. I got to find that post. I've done it in a community tab. Anyway, let's say I got to do this to my boy. I still love him, though. But wait a minute. Before he do this, all right, because you see the AT-ATs, that's what Earth is going to be, according to these global warming people. And of course, they call us weather deniers. No, I don't deny that the weather changes all the time. And I predict, I'm saying it now, put me on record. I predict in July, this coming July here in Texas, that is going to be hot. Yeah, that there ain't going to be snow on the ground. July, August, September. I predict it's going to be hot. I also predict that we'll break 100 degrees multiple times back to back. Where's my check? Wait, okay, look, since y'all want to listen to me, let's ask R2, because, he got to hurry because, the AT-ATs. R2, what do you think about global warming? Uh-huh. Right? Uh-huh. Okay. For real? Oh, come on, man. R2 says it's bull crap. Anyway, let's go, Spock. Let's go ahead and get Spock on the screen.
There is little doubt that someday the ice will return. At least 8 times in the past million years, it has advanced and retreated with clockwork regularity. If we are unprepared for the next advance, the result could be hunger and death on a scale unprecedented in all of history. What scientists are telling us now.
Maybe I should lock the back screen with the AT-ATs on it so it doesn't move accidentally.
That the threat of an ice age is not as remote as they once thought. During the lifetime of our grandchildren, Arctic cold and perpetual snow could turn most of the inhabitable portions of our planet into a polar desert.
They added the sound effect. Because y'all know I'm born and raised in Detroit. I remember that the blizzard of 77/78. Yes, it was brutally cold. Yes, the electricity was out. Yes, everything was closed, but that's okay. We're in a house with a roof and heat. Well, the furnace, this, that, and other, no electricity, right? This is true. Frozen trees pulled down all the power lines. The Edison was upside down, but know what still worked? The gas. Because we have gas stove, gas oven, and gas water heater. So we just stayed inside and cooked food. The water still ran. Well, the water came on a few days later. But when you have fresh, beautiful, untouched virgin snow that's stacked up to your freaking thighs, we have water because we done this thing called taking a pot and scooping the snow. And we brought it inside and melted it. It melts and voila. Water. Like I say, but the water was only off for a day. So, ooh, boo hoo. But anyway, and we're kids, and our brain is working then. But yeah, you see how they done added the sound effect? It didn't sound like that. I don't recollect it sounding like that. Okay. But anyway, I get it. Fire for effect.
1977, the worst winter. What scientists are telling us now is that the threat of an ice age is not as remote as they once thought. During the lifetime of our grandchildren, Arctic cold and perpetual snow could turn most of the inhabitable portions of our planet into a polar desert. In 1977, the worst winter in a century struck the United States. Arctic cold gripped the Midwest for weeks on end. Great blizzards paralyzed cities of the Northeast.
That's Buffalo. They used to that.
One desperate night in Buffalo, 8 people froze to death in marooned cars. Pat Bushnell was on the road that night.
Traffic just absolutely stopped. I was afraid of being stuck in the car all night long with the cold and the wind running out of gas. And then what? I think that if we had to go through a real bad winter, just like we just went through, I think we'd have to think about moving someplace else.
Move where? The brutal Buffalo winter might become common all over the United States. Climate experts believe the next ice age.
Climate experts. Okay.
Is on its way. According to recent evidence, it could come sooner than anyone had expected. At weather stations in the far north, temperatures have been dropping for 30 years.
What? Are you sure?
North, temperatures have been dropping for 30 years. Seacoasts, long free of summer ice, are now blocked year-round. According to some climatologists, within a lifetime, we might be living in the next ice age.
They are full of crap. Okay. Well, you said your grandchildren. If he had grandchildren, I'm assuming he do. That mean they're alive now. And no, we're not dealing with that. So I don't know. But hey, what do I know? I just call it as I see it. I need to get me one of these AT-ATs. So, if everything do freeze over, I have a transporter that I can move me and my crew around in. You know what I'm saying? But truth, what we leave and carry and slide behind. We gonna tell them we going out to get some bread, loaf of bread, and some milk, and Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that to them. We bring them with us. Well, that's it, folks. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.